Hi, I'm Tiana, and I'm here with Debbie. Say hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Okay, but in all seriousness, today we're talking about how Disney has fallen off because compared to the early 2000s and early 2010s, Disney's not doing well, I'd say. Because I feel like after High School Musical, Jessie, and all the shows like that, they've kind of just... I don't want to say that they're bad,
They
but
stopped trying.
It's sad. Like, I used to want to go home all the time and be excited to watch Disney Channel, but now I'm just like, this is the last thing I want to watch. And I get it that growing up is a big part of, like, how your TV show, like, preferences change, but I still watch the older Disney shows, but I try to give the newer ones a shot, and they're basically, like...
No effort.
Written by AI. Because I remember, like, give some examples of, like, shows that, like, really set in stone for what our standards were.
The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Oh, my God. No, I had a crush on both of them, but the thing is, I couldn't tell the difference between both.
I same thing, but after a while you figure it out because like Zack was a little boy. I don't know what the word is, but Cody was like a lot skinnier than Zack. That doesn't sound right.
No, I mean, we're not, like, body shaming, but, like, we're just saying, like, their body types were, like, different. We don't...
And they sounded different, too.
Yeah.
Zack's voice was a bit deeper.
And I feel like whenever I saw a new Disney Channel original movie coming out, I was so excited. And, like, as soon as, like, Zombies 1 and 2 were put out, like, 3 and 4 I had no interest watching, especially the newest one, respectfully. It just seems like they're trying to continue a series with, like, no plot.
I did watch all the zombie movies, even the new one, just to see how it is. It's not that good. Seems like they're just trying to make money and not caring about anything else.
Kind of like the Descendants series.
Yes.
Yeah, they were going to make a new movie, but then whenever Camber's voice, R.I.P.
R.I.P. King.
No, whenever he died, I feel like...
It fell off.
Literally! Because, okay, respectfully, he was one of the finest and funniest and best dancing characters. And how are you going to tell me that you let that dang guy die?
For real.
Like, I know that he died of a seizure, and that's very sad, and I feel horrible. But, like, let's be for real. He was in, like, some of the best shows, too. He was in Jessie. He was in the Descendants franchise. And I felt like out of everyone in the Descendants franchise, he was my favorite character.
Yes. Carlos, I love that guy.
I love Carlos. And then his dog.
Dude.
Yes.
Dude, yes.
The rabbit-packed animal that he was scared of at the beginning. And then, like, I don't think that we'll ever get that era of Disney back because now I just feel like the new actors are trying to appeal more to the Gen Alpha audience of, like, sticky-fingered iPad 8-year-olds.
Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha. Now, it's just, like, I just feel like it's all thrown together to, like, keep people off their iPads for a second.
Filmography. Oh. Sorry, I'm just looking at camera. Voices, filmography.
No, I don't even blame you. But, like, I feel like now...
Oh, yeah, he was in Liv and Maddie.
Oh, yeah, he was. I forgot. So it shows how much I pay attention. But especially, like, I remember that some of my favorite Disney shows were, like, Good Luck Charlie. I loved Good Luck Charlie. Mostly because I had a crush on PJ, but that's beside the point. And Gabe, but, like...
Gabe, yes.
And then we found out that Amy Duncan is MAGA, which, no offense, we love Amy Duncan, but we just don't like the actor associated with her. Not that we are trying to get into politics or anything, but, like... Also, Austin and Ally.
Yes.
Ross Lynch.
Yeah.
Just respectfully saying he's a good-looking individual.
Yes.
But I didn't like his co-star, Laura Marano, because I feel like they tried to push her career onto us because, respectfully, her acting was not that good. But I feel like if there was a character that I most related to, it was Trish. because she had a new job every week.
I don't know if this is about me, but I think I related most to Des.
Yeah, I see that because you're really like chaotic. I feel like Landon, he kind of does too, because I feel like you both are, and I'm just over here being Trish, trying to get a new job every week. I'm either Trish or I'm Austin, because Austin at the beginning was breaking everything. But like, I remember being so excited about Disney movies, and now every time I see a Disney movie come out, it's like, especially the live action movies, some of them have been so trashy. Like how, okay, we talked about The Little Mermaid. Like, why are you changing the race of a character just to appeal to, I know that you're trying to appeal to more audiences, but changing the race of a character isn't the way to do it.
No.
Like, respectfully, just keep the characters the same skin color that they are. They don't need to be changed.
They didn't even, the horse at the end when they're pulling the chariot, they didn't even leave him white.
Like, like we're not even racist or anything. Like, we're not about that life. But like, oh my gosh, some of these movies need a good reality check. Or how they tried to replace Snow White with like a. I think she's kind of mixed. She's a mixed Mexican actress, but like, and then we saw how that live action failed because they literally stopped production on it, and that's quite sad, but still. But like, oh, I'm kind of excited for one of the new Disney live actions, Tangled.
Tangled, yes.
I'm very excited.
Milo Manheim is playing Flynn. Yes.
Just saying, he's tasty. Yes. I'm just saying, like he's really, really attractive conventionally. But there's one actor that I think Disney is trying to push into everything that I don't like him. Malachi Barton. Malachi Barton. For him in the new Zombies movie, horrendous. Like,
it's Miss Crafton.
Oh, hi, Queen. Anyways, that was a lovely interruption by my club leader and one of my favorite teachers, Miss Grafton. Everyone say hi, Miss Grafton.
We should just get her in here and say hi, everyone.
Yeah. My wife Lucille's baking cookies. Bake them cookies, Lucy.
We're gonna have to edit a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna have to edit a lot. No, but like, every time Malachi Barton, I think he got his start on like Stuck in the Middle, which great show. But I also had a crush on the brother Ethan, one of the older ones. But like, now that he's like grown up and they keep pushing him as a Disney actor, it just, you can only put someone in so many movies and TV shows before you literally get sick. And I feel like he's been a Disney actor for so long that him trying to get adult roles is going to be kind of tricky.
They've done that with a lot of other kids, too, they had. Like, pushing. I can't.
Like, for example, Cameron Boyce.
Yeah, Cameron.
A lot. They tried to push Laura Marano into a lot of things.
Yeah.
And now I do not know any movies that have starred Laura Marano. Again, the mom from Good Luck Charlie, it doesn't act anymore. Well, she acts, but she acts in a lot of, like, Christian-based stuff that has nothing to do with Disney. But, like, good for her. She's still getting paid. But, okay, so I want to go and talk about how Disney used to be, like, like, the music videos that Disney used to post all the time, those were good. And how we used to listen to all the soundtracks to the movies, like High School Musical. High School Musical, the original Zombies soundtrack, amazing. And I'm just thinking, I don't ever see myself listening to a soundtrack from a new Disney movie. Like, Camp Rock also. Camp Rock was great. Not only because of the Jonas Brothers were in it, even though they were kind of the part, but still. I feel like they want to do quantity over quality nowadays, and I don't like that because they want to get all the big name actors into one thing, and they want to push every actor into the same movie over and over again. And they kind of like are releasing shows left and right that don't really have a plot. And it's just random releases that I would rather you take 5 years to make a show than you just release one on a random Tuesday.
The best thing Disney is doing right now is giving us new episodes of Phineas and Ferb.
Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And like the Tangled live action. But like, I will never forgive Disney for the live action Snow White that they tried to do, because oh my gosh, it's horrendous. And I'm so glad that they canceled it. I'm not trying to get sued by Disney. Don't get me wrong. Like, some of your stuff is great, but sometimes I just feel like a lobotomy is needed. Like, and this is why we all switched over. I know this is a Disney episode, but can we talk about how old Nickelodeon was way better than new Nickelodeon? Because we
Yes.
had SpongeBob SquarePants, we had Henry Danger, we had Victorious, iCarly, Sam and Cat, and now what do we have? We have a reboot of Victorious with a character named Gen Z. Gen Z. They're all trying to like replace the original characters, which I would have rather had a Victorious reboot than you trying to. And the only original character that's coming back is Trina. Respectfully, I would have had rather had Robbie or something. But like, I'm still not over the Gen Z. Like, it's GEN and then Z, and I'm just like, why?
I thought it added to the.
It definitely did add something. Like, now most of the original Disney actresses are into into music now. Like Selena Gomez.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah. Miley Cyrus. Let's not talk about how Miley Cyrus had an era where she literally was swinging on a wrecking ball. Yeah. Selena Gomez, she's married to Benny Blanco now, and she only does music, and she does her beauty line or whatever, but, like, you could have had Justin Bieber. You could have had him. Anyways, that's my bias. But anyways, like, there's a lot of other, like, good animated movies, like Finding Nemo, Up, The Lion King. And there's
Aladdin.
there's also Cheetah Girls, The Princess Protection Program, one of my favorites, and Lemonade Mouth, which starred Bridget Medler, which was also the older sister in Good Luck Charlie. I will say Bridget Medler, she's a doctor now. Well, not like an actual, like, you know, you're sick doctor. She's basically, I think she's founding like a space startup or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how you go from Disney actor to that, but like, okay, there was this girl named, I think it was Skylar in the show, and then there was Teddy, and they both liked this guy Spencer, and in real life, it was an actual love triangle between those two, like all those three people, and now the actress that played Skylar is now married to Spencer in real life, which I didn't.
Crazy.
I didn't even know until I watched I think I watched a YouTube video about it. I feel like love triangles ruined a lot. And love triangles are ruining a lot of modern Disney relationships now too, because
They're trying to push romance.
yeah, I know. And again, not that we're big Malachi Barton haters in here, but no, some of the people that he was in the Zombies movie with, like this actress Freya Sky and this other girl, they had a love triangle, and he was messing around with Freya, and then he decided, oh, like, I'm just gonna cheat on you, even though they weren't officially dating, with this other girl that was also in the movie. Malachi Barton, when I catch you, Malachi Barton, when I catch you.
Oof. That's rough, buddy.
Like, your track record already isn't looking great. But, like, how are you going to... Sorry, but Freya Sky is one of the most beautiful women out there. How are you going to fumble her? I think that's a... I think I would just quit.
Just quit. Drop everything. I'm done.
Yes. And I feel like, oh my gosh, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was one of my favorite TV shows
Yes.
that I grew up watching. And now the actors that are in there are like, oh yeah, the Sprouse brothers. One of them is doing like beer distilleries.
I think that's
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
And then Cole, he was in Riverdale.
Yeah.
First few seasons were great. I don't know what happened after like season 3, don't ask me. But like sometimes childhood stars end up falling into like drugs and alcohol and things of that nature, which not great, but it's whenever you're pushed into a spotlight at such a young age and your parents don't really do anything to protect you, that's the problem. And most of them are either broke, they have a career, they end up addicted to a substance or like alcohol, or they basically just like disappear off the face of the earth. Or in Bridget Medler's case, they become a founder of a space startup. And I feel like I never felt more old until I saw a picture of the baby from Good Luck Charlie, like Charlie, all grown up, and I'm just like, because she was around the same age as me, and I'm just like, bud, last time I checked, she was a baby. But now she's like, oh my gosh, I just feel old. There's also some of my favorite Disney characters. My honorable mentions for this are Raven from That's a Raven, Sharpay from High School Musical, like, honestly, diva. Anyways, and then we have Alex Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place.
I love Alex. Wait, we have to talk about Wizards because they have that reboot too.
Yeah, what was that?
The only thing that's saving it is the original cast that popped up.
Literally everyone else out of there. I always had a crush on Alex's older brother,
Justin.
but let's not talk about that. But
I
like
liked Max.
I can see why. But like, oh my gosh, I hated that reboot with everything in my heart. It's like, well, I would have rather them just had like, all the characters going up. Like, again, getting off topic, but like the iCarly reboot, that was I'm just saying the iCarly reboot was not good. And if anyone has anything else to say about that, you can come meet with me and I will argue, because what was that? It's almost as bad as the Wizards of Waverly Place reboot. No wonder it got canceled.
It did?
Not the Wizards of Waverly Place one. I don't think it has.
I don't think so either. Like, it seemed to be doing okay.
It seemed to be doing okay, but like, I can't name one person I know that's been watching it.
I mean, I watched it just to see what it's like, but that's
all. That's all. Like, no, I saw like the previews for it, and I literally watched one episode of it, and I got bored. But like,
Selena Gomez is the saving grace.
Yeah, I love Selena Gomez. I'd ride at dawn for that lady. Sorry. But like, I love Selena Gomez probably more than 98% of the people. No, one of my favorite people, Hannah Montana, aka Miley Cyrus. The fact that they had her dad work with her, Billy Ray Cyrus, let me tell you, funniest person alive. And the fact is, I love Miley as a person now too. She's engaged, good for her.
Slay Queen.
Slay Queen. How are you gonna? I saw them at the Grammys together the other day. Bro showed up in a black pair of jeans and a black T-shirt. And she was dressed to the nines, and he's over there looking like he came off the street. But good for you if you're happy with whatever that is. But like, oh my gosh. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter, probably one of the biggest things to come out of Disney.
Yeah.
Because she went from Girl Meets World, I love that show.
Yeah.
And she had her breakout song, Can't Blame a Girl for Trying, which was actually written by Meghan Trainor, the same lady who made the All About That Bass song. Crazy to think, but people think she wrote that song by herself. She didn't, but I love Sabrina nonetheless. I would like to see her in more acting roles. Like, she's going to be in another Disney reboot of The Muppet Show, and I really think that her teaming up with Miss Piggy is going to be great because they both give off the same vibes. And then, what is it? Sabrina in the one teaser for it says, "My hair's not a wig," and then Miss Piggy says, "Well, mine's not either." And then they're like, but like, it's very funny, and I think Sabrina's done the right thing whenever it comes to fame, not getting into like messy drama, except for that drama with Olivia Rodrigo. But like, oh my gosh, again, Olivia Rodrigo, Bizarre was a great show, but I feel like one of the things that was bad that came out of it, Jake Paul. Sorry, Jake Paul, whenever he was on that show, he was my crush, but like, now, not so much. Because whenever they took him off the show, I felt like it was valid because he was doing those crazy YouTube videos. This was like 2016, 2017, and I'm just like, I didn't really see a problem with it, but like now that I look back, his videos were so stupid. He was lighting things on fire, destroying property.
Arson.
Yeah, literally, he was lighting things on fire, then putting them into his pool, and now to this day, like, I don't think anyone actually lives in that house, like the Team 10 house, but like, I wouldn't want to live in that house either, because that means your address is on the internet for everyone to find. And, I mean, I don't really blame people. At the same time, my favorite Bizarre character was Amelia, because she was, like, the beauty guru. But the most annoying character was Ethan Wacker, who played Bernie Schatz. He thought, he tried to pitch himself as a talent agent. But he was, like, 13. 13 years old and a talent agent doesn't go together. But, like, I don't know.
I'll just smile and nod because I've never seen
Okay, you need to listen. There was this girl that was friends with Olivia Rodrigo on the show, and their names were Paige and Frankie. Olivia was Paige, and then Frankie was this other girl. They're still friends to this day, and they like pop up in each other's like projects now and then. But oh my gosh, Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter had a mess because Olivia Rodrigo and this guy, Joshua Bassett, had to work on the High School Musical reboot, which, let's not talk about High School Musical, the series. I could go on a rant for days about how horrible it is. But, like, okay, so Olivia and this guy, Joshua Bassett, they got something going on. And then Sabrina just says, oh, that's your man? I'll have some of him, too. So they end up, like, together, and I don't even know how that it works, but they end up together, and it's god-awful because, no offense, but the man they were fighting over kind of looks like a stray rat. But, like, why were you fighting over some guy that's not even 6 foot? Like, bud. Oh, one of my favorite, you know how they had, like, it was like the Disney Music Awards or something?
Yeah.
It would be, like, for, like, all the Disney people. I feel like that's where Shawn Mendes got his start. Shawn Mendes, oh, don't get me started on Shawn Mendes. He fine. But, like, I love Shawn Mendes, but, like, what is he doing now other than still talking about his ex Camila Cabello? Nothing. Oh my gosh. And then there's, like, the early 2000s stuff. Lizzie McGuire. I know you haven't watched Lizzie McGuire, but I have. It's great. And it was probably a cultural reset for most people. But, oh my gosh. I just want, if anyone from Disney is listening to this,
we miss you, Cameron.
We miss you, Cameron Boys. But no, it's not even just that. It's just like, how about we go back to the drawing board and start going back to like OG Disney people and doing more reboots that are like centered around the original characters instead of trying to be different and put all these random characters in.
I think a lot of the problem is some of the original characters don't want to anymore.
But I feel like you could at least like attempt, and if you can't get all of them, you can just be like, oh, so-and-so moved, or so-and-so isn't here right now. Yeah. Went to Timbuktu and never came back. Went to Timbuktu and never came back. But I'm just saying, if I don't get another, like, Disney Channel movie, like, if this Tangled live action comes out, and even with Milo Manheim and all his beauty, he doesn't fix it, I'm writing at the Capitol. Just saying.
I hope they make the animals look at least
kind of real.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Did you see Flounder?
Yes.
Bro? Like,
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Let's not have them look like Flounder, guys. The live action Flounder.
The live action one.
Well, the animated one's fine. He's a cutie patootie.
What do we think about the live action Beauty and the Beast?
Interesting.
I mean, like, okay, whenever Beast is, like, in Beast form, no offense, but he looks AI. Like, obviously, beauty is like, she's gorgeous, but like, your AI generated husband doesn't look good. I'm not even saying that he's just AI generated. I'm just saying that, like, he could have looked 10,000 times better. Any Hoosies? Any final thoughts?
Do you think we talked about it enough?
Yes.
Like Disney has so many other channels. Like Disney XD doesn't even exist anymore, I don't think.
Disney XD, yeah, I think they shut it down.
That's disappointing.
I honestly can't remember the last time I actually watched Disney XD.
Lab Rats. That's the last time
Oh my gosh.
I watched
Have you
it.
watched Walk the Prank? I loved Walk the Prank. But like, I feel like they stopped making that show, and I kind of like just stopped watching everything on there. Lab Rats though, peak.
Kicking It was a good one.
Kicking It
too.
was great. I love
With
Kicking.
Leo Howard.
Yes. Great. Great. I pushed the wrong button. But as I was saying, he was fine, no doubt about it. But like, somehow me and Debbie have been yapping for 26 minutes straight. But I mean, it's better than it being 5 minutes long. But we hope you have a great day. We hope you are happy, healthy, and we'll see you next time on whatever this is.
Yes.